Hey everybody, welcome to my very first video, how to cook scallops. Um, this is being shot on my phone in my living room, and I'm working on getting better video editing software. Um, it's a process. I'm brand new to this, so bear with me, but welcome to the Tin Pot Galley. Welcome on in. We've got more videos coming up. And I hope you enjoy this video on how to cook scallops the right way. Today we're going to learn how to cook scallops. Now, the first thing you want to do on your cutting board, put down a piece of paper towel. With all meat, chicken, shrimp, pork chops, you always want to put it out flat on your cutting board, on your paper towel. You're going to roll it and soak up all that extra moisture. This really helps with not making your scallops and stuff get all watery and gross in the oven. Now, once you've got those dried, all you're going to do, you can see here I got a little bit of pepper. A little bit of pepper on there. Just one side's okay. You're going to stir them up in the pan. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of salt. I like to use 50% less sodium salt, just for low diet. You can avoid the salt if you have problems with salt, or you can use non-salt salt, which is basically just potassium chloride. So I'm just going to put a little tiny bit on there. There we go. And that's it for starts. Now to the next step. So, put your pan on the stove, turn it up a little past like medium high. We're going to put a little drizzle of olive oil on here. And let this warm up till the pan's nice and hot. And once it's hot, we're going to add a tablespoon of butter. And you'll see that in a minute. Alright, now that our pan is warm, we're going to, you can see it's warm there, adding in the butter. We're going to stir this around and kind of mix the oil and the butter together. Get nice and smooth. Today we're working with sustainably caught Peruvian scallops. So we've got about 10 ounces here. And once your butter's all ready to go, like it is right now, you're going to take the, remember we dried them off and salt and peppered them. We're going to drop them in there. You should hear them sizzle right away. And you want to make sure that you have a nice flat layer so all of your scallops get cooked evenly and at the same time. See, just like that. And we're going to let them cook a bit on one side. And then once they're ready, and after a minute or two, we're going to flip them over, and they should be seared on one side. We'll sear them on the second side, and that will make it so that all the juices stay, in the scallop. And you want to be careful, because these are like shrimp. If you cook them too long, then they become all rubbery, and that's pretty gross. So we're going to wait a second and flip them over. You can already see how they're starting to be seared a little bit on the one side. And just kind of flip them over. And we're going to cook them for a few more minutes on the other side. And then we'll be done. Like I said, these are like shrimp. You don't want to overcook them, or they're going to be nice and nasty and rubbery. And who wants rubbery scallops? Not me. And yes, I'm using my fingers. You know why? Because I'm cooking for myself and all that. The point of the Tin Pot Galley is that we're not really fancy here. We cook fancy food, and it tastes good. But we don't worry so much about, having all the super appropriate equipment and all those things. So, these should be done here in just a minute. And when they are, we're going to transfer them to a plate. Alright, now that our scallops are done, we're going to turn off the stove, oven, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, the range. And we're just going to take these and transfer them to a plate. There. Cooked Peruvian scallops. I almost said scallions. We're not cooking scallions today. Scallops. And we're going to stick these in the microwave. I like to keep my stuff in the microwave while I'm cooking other things because it helps keep them a little bit warm. And I have cats, so it keeps the cats away too.